All right, all right. Welcome to Dollar General. No, I'm kidding. Welcome back to another community breakdown. If you're new here, my name's Christian Clay. This is Josh Willis. He is a huge staple here to the real estate team of ours. And we're going to be giving you a community breakdown of a community that a lot of people ask about. You know, we help a lot of families in this community in Davenport, Florida. We're going to talk about the numbers. We're going to give you two model home tours so you get to see two different styles of homes and go over the amenities and all that good stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Josh Willis. Yeah, I made my
What's
own,
going
man.
on, everybody?
So talk to us, man. Where are we at today? We're in good old Davenport. What are we taking a look at?
Yeah, we're in Davenport, Florida. To me, it's kind of Haines City, Davenport, kind of both of them combined. It's
Mm-hmm.
on the outskirts, you would call it. But we're going to be checking out Cascades. It's a community back behind the Advent Health Center, the Heart of Florida Hospital, and I guess you would call it Davenport. I was about to say Haines City,
No, which
but
is huge, though. I
we get
mean,
a lot of.
so this is actually probably, is this the biggest hospital that's in Davenport? I mean, there may be one small like Orlando Health, but this right here is a really, really big hospital out in this area.
Yeah, this is the major hospital in the area.
Yeah, yeah.
The next one would either be Winter Haven or Celebration,
Yeah.
as far as like a major.
Which, not too far. I just want to show everybody where we're at. So
We get a
Orlando,
lot of questions
Tampa.
about this community all the time.
And so here's Davenport. And right off of Highway 27 where there is a lot of action. Like when I say a lot of action, like there's a lot of this going on there. But for good cause, right? Prices are great. You're 26 minutes away from Disney. Of course, I got to put some respect on Universal's name. About 35 minutes to Universal and about, oh, look at that. It could be 35 minutes to the Orlando International Airport. You're probably appalled by that. But it can also take you an hour as well, depending on time of day.
I don't think we give Universal enough credit on this channel.
Yeah, man. Universal Life. We like Disney too. All right, talk to us about this particular community and what it entails.
Yeah, so we got a community built by D.R. Horton and Lennar. Both are going to be your entry level builders. The price points out here are what everybody's looking for because we get a lot of questions about renting out here as well. But you're going to have over 1,000 homes out here, anywhere from 3 to 5 bed, 2 to 3 bath, 1,500 up to about 2,600 square feet. The price points are going to range in that 315 up to the 415, 420 range. The HOA and CDD out here combined is going to be around the 240 mark. Internet is included in that,
That's
and
huge.
they have a ton of amenities out here. The amenity center is going to be beautiful, which they keep pushing it back. Originally, it was supposed to be done in 6 months. Now it'll start in about 6 months. But when they finally do get this thing built, you're going to have a pool, you're going to have a clubhouse, splash pad. They're going to have a fitness center, like a little culinary kitchen with cooking classes. They've got grills out by the pool with little hammocks. So it's going to be nice once they finally do get it built.
Which it's been somewhat controversial because people have been emailing us like, do you have any renderings or any photos of what this amenity center would look like? So we're going to get our hands on that and make sure we have it on file to show you maybe on the very next update. But yeah, it's been something that they've been selling people on, right? Like the amenity center is going to be a really, really nice amenity center, but very tough to envision it right now. And as you said, maybe they're pushing it back another 6 months before they even break ground on this thing.
Yeah, and another big thing out here is going to be the renting. I get questions all the time from a lot of people that I work with about rentals in the area, and the first thing they always ask is, "What about Cascades?"
You froze
Question,
up.
because
You froze up
Cascades is going to be
just a
where
little bit.
you're going to have a new firehouse going up beside it. Which part didn't you hear?
So people ask
Can you
you
hear me
about
better?
I can, yeah. People ask you about Cascades, and you were going to go into, I guess, maybe why it's good or not good, or which one's better.
Yeah, no, Cascades is Cascades gets asked about a lot because of the rental. Because on top of the prices being good, you're going to have the firehouse going up right outside the community. You've got a bunch of health centers around. You've got a Publix across the street. You've got a new ale house restaurant going up literally right next door to Advent Health. So there's a lot of job opportunities in the area. Plus, for the people that are trying to buy it to rent it, you're getting pretty much the same rental prices as you would as in Estonia, and the prices are going to be tens of thousands of difference as far as discounted.
Yep. So Estonia is going to be in this area right over here. And you're going to save a lot more money in this general area. Now, the cool thing that I do like about it is, yes, you're on Highway 27, but you're on like the last stretch of it. Like, you're not like, you don't really have to fight through this Haines City traffic. When you get down in here, I mean, it could get a little rough, but you're really, really close to Posner Park. I mean, this could be maybe 5 minutes to Posner with, all of your shopping and dining. So,
Yeah, the
looks like
start of this drone video, you can see where the new phase is going in. So they've got a lot more homes coming out here as well.
yeah, so DR Horton's building this phase over here. Do you know if Lennar is continuing their phase, or when they sell out, are they going to stop? Like, where are they at in the process?
As far as I've heard, Lennar has said that once they're done, they're done. And they've only
Yeah.
got about, I think we said 60 left on the last video, on the last update.
Yeah, so they're closing in here. So all of the DR people who are new buyers in the near future are going to be the ones that really benefit from the first ones to mess with the amenity center when it does come into play. So we are going to go on a home tour here, but we were talking, you and me, and obviously we're talking to everybody else here as well. But the entry level builder, like, what do we mean by entry level builder? Could you explain to them why we call it entry level?
Yeah, because they're pretty much going to be inventory homes. They're going to pick the home, they're going to pick the finishes, the appliances, the cabinets, which is going to make the price a lot lower for you than if you were to go to the design studio.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. You can get a home. The most affordable homes are these spec homes that we're showing you here. And so, on top of what he's saying, as far as the homes being already picked out and spec'd for you, there's not many options. You can see here on the exterior colors that, yeah, you'll be able to find, these are Lennar's homes, but you'll be able to find different colors and different elevations. But inside of these homes, there's like a package A, B, and C. And for that, we're going to show you one model, and we're going to show you two different packages that they do offer. And you'll be able to see that maybe there's only one or two things that they really switch up in these homes. For that reason, we can get you a really good deal on these homes, right? What are some types of things that you've been seeing as far as deals that we're able to get our clients on homes like this?
Yeah, as far as this builder goes, we can get you anywhere from a 4.99 up to a 5.99 interest rate, depending on FHA conventional. But you're also going to get up to $18,000 towards your closings. And if you're going FHA, it only takes an $8,000 deposit to go under contract, which we can negotiate that. It's not a set in stone number, but that's what they typically require. And as far as conventional goes, they're going to be trying to get you to go around 5% of the sales price, which also we can work on that.
Sure.
Now,
Yeah.
as far as the investors, second home loans, people that are looking to buy to rent out, those are going to be pretty adamant about they're going to require that 8,000 or 5% of the sales price.
Yep. Um, I actually have somebody that purchased in here as a secondary home, and what they're going to do is just utilize it for the months that they're down here, and then after their first year, they're going to end up renting it out. But I will say this, we went through the inspection process with them, which is always recommended by us. We're going to remind you to make sure that you're going through the outside inspector if you can. And yeah, I mean, we got some stuff. We got some stuff taken care of. Like, all these builders are going to be approved. They're going to have to be approved by the county in order to move forward with the building process. So all of the framing, the slab, and such has to pass the same inspection. But once you get in there, the finishes, like, it really depends on who the construction manager is within the community. And I will say that we really got some stuff taken care of within the home. So Those are to all my investors out there, even the first time buyers. Make sure that you get that outside inspection taken care of for sure. I do want to show them the kitchen area
Yeah, as
because
far as
what
all
you're
these
gonna
homes
get with
go in
this
this
home.
community,
Go ahead, Jay Willie.
now as far as all these homes in this community, they are all going to be smart home capable. So they're going to come with the Wi-Fi garage door opener. They're going to come with the little app on your phone that you can control the thermometer. You can turn the lights on and off with. So they are all going to have that. They're all going to have your quartz countertops, and they're all going to have your ceramic tile in the living areas.
So ceramic tile in the living area. This is that 18 by 18 inch tile. All right. So I'm showing you this so I can actually let me just go ahead and show you the other home. Same thing, right? What we're looking at here is 18 by 18 inch tile. Let's see if we can see much of a difference in it. Not really. Not really. Looks like this is the same exact model, different finish that you're gonna find mainly like in the bathroom and the kitchen area. Here we go. All right. So here is that what they call mocha. They call this like the mocha, which is the darker cabinetry. And I'll show you probably the fan favorite for most people is the white cabinetry. But if, as you can see, the same speckled countertops here. See that? So something to choose from. And then I also do believe that they'll do like a gray as well. It's messes with the colors in my eyes, but it's a gray color. So they'll do the gray cabinets as well. So you get to choose between those three. Other than that, there's not really much other than the exterior color of the home and the elevation of the home, meaning what you want your gables to look like. They'll kind of mix and match those things. Here's the mocha. So what about all of the appliances? This has been a builder that usually doesn't throw in all of the appliances. Every now and then they'll throw in a like an event where they're like, "Hey, we're going to give you all of the appliances." Is that something that we can get negotiated? What are some things that we could do for our people?
Yeah, for sure. They, like you said, they run events all the time where they do offer all the appliances, but most of the time they're offering you the range, which is your stove. They're going to offer your dishwasher. They're going to offer your microwave, refrigerator. But they're not going to throw in the washer dryer. However, that is something that can be negotiated into the deal. You know, they want to sell the home. They're not going to let it go because they won't throw in a washer.
Unless they have buyers behind them, but yeah, their objective is to sell. Now, I will say this: you brought up the eighteen
Have got
thousand
that thrown
dollars.
into the deal plenty of times.
Yeah, yeah. You brought up the $18,000 in closing cost assistance that they throw in there. They really don't move too much with that. This has never really been a builder that um, throws $20,000 to $25,000 at closing costs concessions. Every now and then they may add a few $1,000s in there. In the past, we've gotten bonuses because we've sold so many homes with them that we've given our bonuses to our clients. But for the most part, what we're trying to do here is get you as much as we can inside of the home that's going to save you when you move in, where you're not buying things like appliances and you said the smart home package. And every now and then we're able to move the price of this builder as well. They're a little less cautious of moving the price than some other builders are. I've noticed that Lennar and DR Horton, they don't really shy away from dropping the price a little bit. They really don't move a lot on their closing costs and concessions contributions as much as some of the other builders do. This is the other package that they do have. But this is your 4.2, 1,800 square foot, very solid entry level home for most people. And if we can get you like a 4.9% interest rate, which is really, really huge, 30-year fixed, I mean, we have plenty of clients that start off with these builders and even live in them for a long time. But you can get in here at an affordable price point, feel the area out, and then when your family grows or the time comes to upgrade or downgrade, then you can move on. And one thing to note is, yeah, you do get a warranty with this builder as well. So they do that 10-to-1 warranty, which is really good for you, especially like within your first 2 years of not having to worry about really correcting things if something were to happen. So Yeah, and this is darker in
Yeah,
here too as
and
well.
even for the first time home buyers, if they move into this community at this price point, later on, things change, they're trying to upgrade, this is still going to be a great place to use to rent out and just keep working up that portfolio and growing that.
That's actually a good one right there, especially with the amenities and the jobs that are right outside of the community. That would be my thing. That's always our thing for our clients. It's like, okay, first things first, like, could you keep the home and turn, just add to it and, have somebody rent it out. And even if you're not losing money or even if you're not making a ton of cash flow on the rental, add it to your portfolio if you could. If you can't, you can't. Sometimes people need to use the proceeds from their sale for their next home. But yeah, that's a great one right there, man. I know you keep bringing up the fact that renting in this community is just solid for most people.
Yeah, I just get a ton of questions about it, and mainly it's because this area just continues to grow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's every day, this area just gets more and more and more.
So what I would do if you were somebody that was interested in buying in a community like this, obviously reach out to us. But what we do is they're going to build a ton of these, which they call Cali homes, right? So there'll be a ton of these Cali homes. I would recommend finding which lot is going to stand different than others, whether it's an inside corner, outside corner lot. Maybe it's a lot that's right next to a retention pond, which some of you may like or dislike, but some of these ponds look really good. They actually, did you know they actually have fish in these retention ponds? So like you actually have like a little lake next to your home, and when it comes time to sell, and you have that lot that's not really not duplicatable within the community, it's going to be a lot easier to sell or even rent out, right? So those are things to look forward to. Don't just jump on a home just because it's available. We've had clients before that have reached out to us and they said, I know exactly which home I want. I know which community I want to be in. And after they've reached out and we talked through them, we ended up shifting maybe to another home because it was just better on the resale. Maybe the price was $2,000 difference in total, which doesn't really change much of the home. So doesn't really change much of your monthly payment. All right, what else do you have for him? You got anything for him before we hop off here?
Yeah, we also got as far as schools go in the area, you have your elementary, your middle, and your high school are all going to be within about 15 minutes of this community. Plus, there's a charter school that's about 15 minutes down the road. So schools aren't going to be a problem in this area either.
What do you think when people are coming out here to Davenport? Like, what do you think it's for? Do you think it's like, you think it's everybody has to have like that flag where they need to be near, right? Whether it's family or whether it's the beaches or downtown stuff. What do you think Davenport is? Like, be honest. Like, is it Disney? Is it people like, hey, I just want to be close to Disney with affordability, or is it like, hey, I just want to be around things like grocery stores and stuff?
The main things that I hear all the time are I want to be close to the parks, I want affordability, and I want to be close to shopping.
Yeah,
Those are the three things that I hear all the time when they're talking Davenport. Which with Davenport, you're going to get those three things.
you're definitely gonna get those three things. Posner Park, which what are we at here? Oh, here we go. This is the Posner. Yeah, so you got your Target in Posner, Ulta. I know you've been to Ulta before.
I've drove by it.
You got Dick's Sporting Goods. You have obviously they got a bunch of new apartments back over here, but Hobby Lobby. This is just the big outdoor commercialized area, and you were talking about really close to the community that they're going to be putting in a. Didn't you say like some sort of ale house or something like that?
Yeah, directly next door between Advent Health and Davenport Diner Shopping Plaza, they're going to
Right
be
around
putting in
here,
a Miller's Ale House,
which is cool. Wings,
which
burgers, beer.
adds huge sports bar slash restaurant. Super nice place, great food, great atmosphere. I can't wait for it to come.
Awesome, awesome. So if you're somebody that is ready to make that move, if you have any questions, you want some representation, email us. You can see it floating above, team@morefla.com, and we will put together a good, quick, clean, effective game plan for you. And yeah, we'll make it work, whether it's Davenport or another area. If you're not subscribed, what do they got to do, Jay Willie?
Hit us up, hit that subscribe, get in
Hit that subscribe
contact,
button.
hit that number above.
That's right. That's right. All right, guys. We're gonna catch you guys on the next one.
Later.